The more you know.
The more you realize you don't know.
Welcome to Michelle's Limitless K-pop
Database.
Database. Hello.
Wait. Earlier, what's that? 민강인가? Is that Billy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, so they did the 홍보 for us.
맞아요.
Oh, that's so nice.
그거 잠시 비하인드 썰을 조금 풀어보자면은 빌리님이 되게 즉석에서 부탁드린 거거든요. We asked them like on the spot, can you record this short little promotional
And they said yes.
thing? They said yes.
What about their
And then
manager
their
though?
harmonizing was like on the spot amazing. And then we changed the lyrics on them once and then they were like, 가사 바뀌었대요. 수정됐어요. And then they don't have a leader. But then 문수아님 was like, these are the new lyrics. And everyone was like, okay. And then they practiced once and then they recorded it and it was like amazing harmony.
역시 합숙해야 돼.
And
You have to be the same
holding
dorm.
the phone in the middle of them and I had the harmonizing voices around me and I was like, they sound so good.
Right,
진짜
야.
빌리 너무 알면 알수록 너무 팬이 되는 그룹입니다.
Right, their 매력 있었어요,
Yeah.
definitely. All right, so now today we are here with The More You Know. Tell us, Michelle, what do we do here?
Here, the more you know is where I check in with you guys every Monday afternoon. We go through a quick but essential lesson on the world of K-pop. And today,
What are we going to learn here?
I'm going to teach you guys 킬링파트.
Oh, so earlier Minso mentioned this word. She's like saying 킬링파트.
맞아.
이거 킬링파트요.
근데 there's a lot of versions. There's 킬링 포인트, 킬링 파트, and then there's 포인트 안무, but they're all kind of talking about the same thing. So in Minso's case, she, you guys pointed out the
포인트
L.
안무,
So
right?
she does this dance move where she starts with her hand outstretched, and then she like closes it a little bit into an L, and then she just and then but that's her 킬링 파트.
맞아요.
근데 이게 솔로분 같은 경우에는 I feel like the entire song can be 킬링 파트 because it's the camera's on that one person the whole time. But this is a little more relevant when it comes to groups. And so I first want to explain to you guys what 킬링 파트 really is. So a 킬링 파트 is the part that leaves a memorable mark within a K-pop song. It could be a particular dance move or a line of lyrics or a drop in the beat, even a vocal key change. And so before I give you guys some more like examples in a little bit, I do want to what is it? Like you guys remember, ITZY when they first debuted? It's usually like the teaser. They make the killing part into the teaser because that's the hook that they're trying to get everyone to remember. So ITZY 데뷔 때 생각하시면은 their music video teaser, do you remember the My Life? 내 마음대로 할 거야. 말리지 마. You guys don't remember that?
Right. The only killing part I know is IU's 하난 고음.
I am my dream.
No, that's the only thing.
한데, okay, so I was just gonna say, killing party. If you're kind of confused, like, but isn't the whole song like a killing party? Like, what's so special about a killing party? Usually, you can tell because companies try to push it by putting it in the teaser.
The highlight of it.
Yeah, so it's like a little dance move. So let's say for recently, like 르세라핌. We listened to their song last week, their new debut song. They have this shoulder like roll move that goes I'm fearless. That's their 킬링 파트. 약간 그런 걸로 되게 포인트로 그거를 기억에 남게끔 하는 건데 그게 킬링 파트고 usually not every member has it. So you can say each member has a 킬링 파트, but usually there's like one or two in the song. 그래서 그걸 맞는 member가 조금 더 주목을 받긴 하죠. Usually the center of the group.
Okay.
Wow, don't they fight for this killing part sometimes?
아마도 I feel like behind the scenes, yeah.
Right.
Because I did hear
센트처럼.
맞아요. Like I don't want to drop names, but when I was training, I had my dance trainer was the dance trainer of different girl groups, and she would tell us like, oh yeah, I worked with this girl group and they were fighting over the killing part.
당연하지.
But isn't it usually up to the
싶으니까.
label to decide which part they get to sing from a song though?
I think isn't it usually the producer? Like because like for Twice's 샤샤샤, we talked about it. Like it was supposed to be Taehyun's part, but then the person or the producer listened to Sana sing it, and he was like, "Oh, I think Sana's better." So Sana took that part.
맞아요.
So,
Usually what happened is behind the scene is like the company would tell this producer, 이번에 we want to focus on this member. Usually each time, and then when the producer here, and then okay, let this person sing. But sometimes there are cases, let's say Sana's cases, 샤샤샤 더 잘하는 사람 잘 어울리는 사람 they would like suggest, I think this member is better for that, and that's how they choose it.
대박이 났죠.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
wild.
But before we discuss some famous killing parts in the history of K-pop, I do have a question I want to throw at all of our listeners.
Yes.
So the history of this phrase 킬링파트, where did it come from? I want everyone to guess who used it the first time in the way we know it now. Because 킬링파트, it's kind of Konglish, right?
Right.
So there's this one person, and the hint is he's the leader of the boy group Block B.
Okay.
So that I give everything.
You gave
But
everything already.
He used it to describe Yugon's part in the song that we'll be playing now. It's Block B's 릴리리 mambo. 근데 거기에서 유건이 Come on everybody, let's do it. 근데 진짜 킬링 파트. I tried. 근데
Is
그게
that 구구가가 아니지?
구구가가 아니야. 그 노래인가?
그건 난리나?
난리는 아닌데.
난리나.
그 닐릴리 mambo.
릴리리 mambo where they're like pirates. It's kind of
Okay. We'll try to
Anyhow,
find a killing part there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Guess
have a
who
listen
used
to the
this
song
first?
right
This
away.
is Block B with Nilili Mamba. Nilili Mambo. I keep saying Mamba just now, right? That was from
Black
Block
Mamba.
B.
Yeah, by the way, a lot of people were curious if this song is new release from Block B or not.
No,
No, it is
it's
not.
an
It's a
old
song
song.
released back in 2012 from an album called Blockbuster. It was one of their early works.
Yeah.
So,
Wait a minute. Did you say 2012? That's
Yeah,
10 years
2012.
ago.
and this was a title track from that album. So,
Block B has a lot of really good songs, guys.
그러니까요.
Go check them
It
out.
went a long way. Now Zico is doing so well. Yeah. All right, back to killing parts. What do we have more to talk about it?
Yes, I wanted to introduce some famous killing parts over the history of K-pop. And so we already mentioned Hana's Shy Shy Shy. And then there's another one. So for me, because I'm a dancer myself, I like to focus on dancing killing parts. So there's one from NCT's song Cherry Bomb. They stand in like a pyramid form and then they whoop 하고 they all like just fall back. So it looks like they're just falling back, but then they catch themselves on their back. And then people were really worried, like, are your backs okay, guys?
They're young. They're fine.
So there was that. That's one killing 파트. And then, of course, I already mentioned ITZY, but ITZY, their dancing is amazing. And remember Ryujin's shoulder move for Wannabe?
Is that the one made by the...
리정.
Right? Lee
맞아요.
Jong. That's the...
Yeah, 맞아요. So that really
멋있어.
took the K-pop world by storm. So many idols are trying to cover that dance. And then recently they tried to teach Bang Myung-soo the dance. And then Chaeryeong was doing it and then she sang, but that wasn't even her part. So fans were like, 자기 파트도 아닌데 춤추면서 라이브를 저렇게 잘하냐. And so that also kind of showed how great ITZY is. Sorry, my fangirl came out for a second. Yeah, and then some latest ones, we have IVE with Love Dive, where Jang Won-young leans forward and she goes, narcissistic, my God.
Oh my, 장원영, she's getting a lot of attention for being very 갸륵하게.
갸륵하게?
The way her
Is that a
표정,
word?
you know how her face is always like 이런 거, very, I don't know, some people like saying it's very, 보기 조금 얄미워, you know, but
새침하다.
it's like the very kind of like face, right?
Yeah. So her killing part is essentially her face, because people are like, with that face, you can do anything and you will have the killing part. So
진짜.
those are some recent examples. And an extra term to learn here is kilpo 장인. So you guys can guess what that means, right? 장인 is like the
one who's
master
really good at
who's
making
really
killing
good at
poses,
it. Yeah. And so they have compilation videos. So if you just look up, like, let's say my favorite idol at the moment is, I don't know, like Monster X IM. If I look up like IM kilpo 장인, then they're fan made or actual music show compilations of their like killing parts into one
kilpo
video.
장인, is it a short term for killing point 장인? Okay.
근데 또 이게 시리즈로 있는데 kilpo 장인, but then it says killing 파트. So as I said, it's all used like interchangeably.
Right.
yeah.
It's a Konglish term, by the way.
Yeah.
Killing part, it's not something that they like messed up or do it bad, okay?
And I'm not
It's
sure if I
good.
have the time, but I wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys think is your killing 파트 in your songs?
Well, from his, he has this 여우 같은 girl part.
Is that your
Yeah, that could be
본인이
his
생각할
killing part.
때도 killing 파트인가요?
Yeah, I guess so. It wasn't really that killing part until thanks Moonman took up. Then it got back to highlight. 그때는 왜 없었지?
How about from the kimchi song?
김치는 the entire song
slap
itself is
내겠습니다, 여러분.
a killing song.
아, 그렇긴 하네요. 그렇긴 해요.
김치
저
싹둑
진짜
싹둑 히히.
그거 라이브
섞었거든요.
라이브 너무 듣고 싶어요.
언젠가는
버티고
들을 수
있습니다.
있기를.
Let's move on. What's your killing part,
버티는
Sam?
순간, I don't have a killing part in any of my songs. I don't consider that kind of stuff. All I care about is just focus on the music itself, like nothing specific. Just like I don't intend anything throughout a song. All I want to do is just express the certain emotions that
Let's
I
find
felt
his
when I
killing
was
pot.
making. Okay, maybe you
like-
guys should.
I don't even
it.
have to try, but
Yeah.
my coolness just oozes out
Wow.
throughout
Oh
the song.
my
Is that what you're saying?
Why?
No, no.
That's essentially what you're saying,
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Anyway, he didn't get it. But anyway, thank you so much for teaching us Killing Part today. And since you mentioned about NCT stands, we're going to play this song by NCT 127 to say goodbye with you. This is Cherry Bomb. See you on the show.